the livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The livest cloud radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial from 7 until 8. It's about to go down, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis. Got my man Monk Money holding it down. What up, though?
What it do?
Man, you already know it don't do a damn thing until we get on the air, bruh.
For sure.
For sure, man. I want to welcome everybody who's checking us out right now on Blog Talk Radio, on eblockradio.com, or if you're on the phone lines right now, thank y'all for joining us. Of course, it's Thursday, so it's Social Media Thursday. If you got Twitter or if you got Instagram, you got to hit up my man, Real Monk Money, all right, and then myself, Hood Howard Stern. If you got Facebook, make sure that you follow our fan page, www.facebook.com/straight from the E-Block, all right? Make sure you do all of that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for sure, man, but it's been a long week since last week. I'm pretty sure a few things happened, even though I know you always be low to the flow like an ant. But I'm going to ask you, though. I'm going to ask you anyway. What the fuck you been up to, Monk Money? What's poppin' with you, boy?
Well, you know your boy said keep it low to the flow like an ant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, but your boy ain't been doing too much nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just getting it in, dog. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, work, man. I'm working 2 jobs now, bro. So it's hard for me to try and do anything, you know what I mean? Like, I was supposed to go to ATL this week. Yeah, me and my cousins, you know what I'm saying? We all got a couple tickets to go to ATL this weekend, right? This week.
Yeah.
So, I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like telling everybody, like, yeah, I'm off because, right now it's the auto show downtown, you know what I mean? So my job is slapping. Like,
I already know.
And off the chain. So they were like, how did you get off there? Why are you going to Atlanta right now? I'm like, what you mean why I'm going to Atlanta? It's Atlanta. It's ATL, shawty.
Right.
And she say, it's the gay parade down there this weekend. I say, what? Are you kidding me?
Well, first of all, when you talk about Atlanta, it's probably the gay parade every day.
Every day, but
so it don't really matter.
I mean, actually, it does matter because, you know what I'm saying, it's extra gay now. You know what I mean? Like,
extra gay? Alrighty.
Because it's like gays flying in from all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't take it, bro.
Hey. Hey, no, but I'm serious, bro. Like, I was trying to book a room down there, man. Like, every room, I don't know, like, damn, why is it so packed? Like, why is that going on down there? And they just told me that.
What it was.
Man, hell yeah, man. So, it's going to be, I ain't got nothing against, the gay people and all that, but I just don't like it thrown in my face, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I can understand. But I figured when you was trying to get a room and you was trying to figure out why all the rooms across Atlanta was booked, there had to be something going on.
Something going on. And I'm thinking it's like a Martin Luther King parade or...
I mean, because it is this weekend, so, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's going to be something like that, you know what I mean? Like, no, bro.
Right.
It's like the gay capital.
Now, just really real quick though, since you kind of mentioned that, well, not the gay capital, but thinking that it might have been something for Martin Luther King Day. Now, first of all, Martin Luther King Day is Monday, of course, but his birthday is actually tomorrow, right? What's today? The 14th? Yeah, so it's tomorrow. But just real quick, man, I just gotta ask you, since we having this conversation today, what have you heard about Martin Luther King Day? Did they forget about it this month? This year? Did we forget?
They've been forgetting about it gradually every year, bro.
Yeah. You peeped that though, like gradually, like you peeped that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of people probably don't even, or it kind of slip up on you because you just come through the holidays, and people's minds be somewhere else. And I'm not saying that you need to be reminded, because if this is something near and dear to your heart, you don't have to be reminded of it anyway. But it's just funny. I haven't seen a lot of it. Like a lot of times I see a lot of MLK stuff being celebrated and being advertised. So even if you did forget, if you was in the midst of your own chaos, then it was always something there to remind you. But this year, like you said, it seems like gradually every year it started getting a little bit less and less. I figure people on Monday will figure out, some of the kids, since they ain't got to go to school and you ain't going to get no check in the mail, like there ain't no mail running. I guess at that point, you'll kind of figure out. Yeah.
Like,
so what y'all gonna do though? Y'all gonna go a different time or?
I mean, some of them went anyway. Like, nigga, ain't no gays gonna be in a strip club. I'm like, that's what they said, and they went.
And they went anyway.
Yeah, some of them did. And I'm like, as soon as you get out the strip club, you gonna get greeted by a few of them.
You childish, man. So you working now through the auto show and all that stuff?
Yeah,
you still got the time on?
No, I'm working, man. I might as well go ahead and get this overtime. They giving us 7 days, 10, 12 hours sometime. Like tomorrow, I might work 17 hours. So, you know what I'm saying? 17? Yeah, 17.
So 17, and how many is 24 in a day?
Yeah.
That's a whole motherfucking day, bro.
Yeah, I'll be there at 5:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, man. Hey, but look, well, obviously, I guess you'll be working most of the time. But I was gonna ask, like, are you gonna go to the auto show?
I mean, I haven't been to the auto show since I was probably what? I don't know.
I hear you.
A long time, so you know what I mean. I'm not really a big fan of the auto show like that. You know what I mean, like. I'm not an automotive type of dude, bro. I cook. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm into. You feel me? Like, I can barely change the tire. You feel me? Because my focus is on in the kitchen. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if they give me tickets, I might give them to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I don't see myself, going, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to take anything away from the auto show because it's a great little thing they do downtown and give back to the D. But me personally, bro, I've been 1 million times over when I was younger, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but back in the day, we used to go there just to meet chicks. You know what I'm
saying? Right. Yeah.
So, I mean,
that's back before auto show cost you $39,000 for you and the kids to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right back before there. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I'm excited about it because, the events is going downtown, you know what I'm saying? We get to cook a lot of food, but, I want to give a shout-out to my boy, man. I'm going to be at local bar in Ferndale. My homeboy Hassan, man, he was on Hell's Kitchen, you know what I mean? Like,
what?
Yeah, and they premiered.
When he was on Hell's Kitchen?
Oh, yeah, he was on there. This is the season premiere.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just giving a shout out to my Hustle Muscle Matty, man. Check him out, man. Hell's Kitchen, dog.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's my guy. You know what I
mean? Yeah, that's cool with us. Yeah, that's the shit right there.
Yeah, and he gave me plenty of shout outs, bro. So many of my one-liners he said. He's like, I don't know if they're going to cut him out. He said, but, bro, I sent subliminal messages to you all through this, boy. You know what I'm saying? Only you will know what I'm talking about. You know?
Yeah. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, but that's like the, at least now anyway, that's like the epitome of somebody who cooking it is they craft to make it to that, to that scene. Because if you just thinking about the meaning of that shit though, like if you win that competition, man, that's major. You set for life. You be a chef in fucking Vegas somewhere like until you 90.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely a platform. Definitely set you a platform up.
Yeah, that's what's up, though. Yeah, well, yeah, congratulations. I can't even talk. Congratulations to my man, dog. That's what's happening. But other than you missing out on the gay parade in ATL, what was hip hop with you, bro?
Yeah, other than that, bro, like I said, man, I've been working, bro. I'm working hard, man. I had to take off. I was going to go back to both jobs, and I'm like, I'm just gonna work one job this week even though I took the time off, I'm just gonna take this job because it's banging downtown. And I'm working 7 days. There's no point in trying to kill myself. You know what I
mean? Yeah. I feel you. No, that's what's up though.
Yeah. Your boy been chilling. What's good with you though, cuz?
Man, me myself, dog. You know me. I'm always trying to create. So I'm just always on the ground trying to create some shit. Like I said last week, just working on a new project. You know, working on a new book. But also, of course, my last project, Off the Block Volume 2, is available. And in case you're listening right now through the mobile app, you can actually purchase your own copy right now on that mobile app. If you're on eblockradio.com, you can purchase from there too. So it's a great thing. Reward yourself. You feel me? Treat yourself. And I lowered the price too. It's only $6.99. It's $7. So less than a bag of Reggie's. You can get some knowledge. You understand? Off the Block Volume 2. Make sure you check it out. Other than that, man, I've just been kind of chilling, enjoying this Colorado weather, though. Like, it's been 50 the last couple of days, so I heard that it's going down in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating them, but I heard it's like 18 degrees.
Hey, it's literally going down.
Yeah.
But, I mean, today was pretty warmer, you know what I mean? I mean, we got to like 38, you know what I mean? So, that's pretty warm. 18. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard like 18 and freezing rain. Shit, man, I'm definitely not trying to see none of that. But I heard that it go down here in like February or March though. So they said like during this time it's always straight. But February and March is like when they really get it. So I don't know. But I think this year though the weather been so crazy. I think we might all miss it this year because I don't know. I think the inner core of the earth about to blow up or some shit. It ain't been cold nowhere. Like not for real, you know. Like what last year? What was that last year? Yeah, and at the crib in Michigan, man, it was freezing. It was like 20 or 30 below and shit. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now it ain't barely snowed nowhere. Like they making snow in the mountains and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Right.
Man, I don't know what's going on with that. But I gotta say this. You know me, man. I watch a lot of television, and well, not actually a lot of television, but I watch a lot of material. Cause I ain't gonna say TV, cause I probably watch most of my material from YouTube and Netflix. But after you mentioned that shit to me about that Eddie Griffin special, I actually went back to watch it, and just kind of going into what we're talking about today on the show is how he was saying how he ain't gonna never stop using the word nigga. And he was just like his whole thinking of it is that, you know, using that word has taken the strength out of it. And I think some of that is true. So I'm a piggyback on that when we actually get back on topic. But I just wanted to mention that. But the thing is that when I saw it, the thing that stood out about his stand-up was something he kept saying repeatedly through the show. And it's you know, it's comedy, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of take it as it is, but there's some truth to it. And all he was saying was like, it's time for you motherfuckers to start thinking. He's like, you better think before they make that shit illegal. And it don't sound like nothing off top, like when you think about it, but it's true though. Like you really better start utilizing this information that's available before they make it illegal to have this information. Because you gotta figure, and you know, like I said, every week, dog, I swear I'm like a what you call it, a theorist, conspiracy theorist. But it's like you have to imagine that with Google and all this shit, how you can just about Google everything. You gotta figure at some point they gonna cut the water off. You ain't gonna have access, like, you know. It was all right to keep it in the books because niggas was too lazy to read, but it don't take much to hit Google. So I wonder what they gonna do to stop you from Googling. Because at some point though, some of this information they ain't go. What they probably doing though? It's probably some shit that you can't find on the internet. Because somehow, even though they say nothing can be erased from the internet, somehow they find ways of not allowing you to find it no more.
But ain't no word. I mean, I don't believe in the word can't.
Right. Right.
They can do whatever the fuck they want to.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
don't even get with them, you know what I mean? Like, me personally, bro, you know, I'm not trying to turn into conspiracy theories because I know it's a conspiracy there, you know what I mean? So, I mean, personally knowing it, I can't avoid it, so, shit, I gotta roll with the punches. You feel it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I did that. But that was just a little something I was looking at that, and I just started really thinking about it. Like, it's the truth, though, man. You start using the brain, man. Start thinking before they make that illegal.
Right.
That's for real. And that's why education, I know, see, this is my thing. School, because, you know, I did the school thing, and to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, this is adult conversation. I was terrible. I was terrible at school. Like, I sucked. Like, I'm like the worst ever. I've never learned how to take notes. I'm terrible at taking tests and shit. But I did it because I figured this is what you had to do, you know, to get by. So I'll say this. I definitely will tell you right now that school is not for everybody. No. School is definitely not for everybody. But that does not mean don't educate yourself. That's two different things. Now, you don't have to go to school to be educated. And I think that's where probably some of the discrepancy is, you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to go to school to educate yourself, especially with all this access to educational tools. But definitely you want to learn. And whether you get it from school or from your own education, you know, educating yourself, definitely something you gotta do before, like you said, before they make it illegal. Because you gotta get the information there and you gotta have it in order to succeed.
Right.
So yeah, just to get real, down to it right there. But I can't even stay on a lighter note because we're about to go into some heavy shit right now. Yeah. But before we jump off into the topic, of course, we gotta pay a couple bills. But if you're just now joining us on the phone lines, you gotta hit that number 1 key to comment. And also, if you're on eBlock Radio or on blogtalkradio.com, you gotta hit us up 760-283-4647. What we're talking about today, man, is what should the black community do with this N-word? I mean, I got a couple of things. Then I got a couple of examples too that I want to talk about. So we got a little time. And don't forget, man, my special music guest tonight, my man Real, all the way from the ATL by way of South Carolina, though. All right. So ATL and South Carolina in the house at the end of the show today. Shout out to my man Real and his whole camp. We're gonna play his new single tonight. So it's kind of loud too. I dig it. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all will dig it too. That's why I chose it. But right now we're gonna jump off into some black tie photography. Of course, our number 1 supporter, and we'll be back in like 2 minutes. Make sure you hit that number 1 key, man. We want to know, what does the black community need to do to handle this N-word, man? I want to know. Mama, you got some good stuff to say on that topic when we get back, man?
Oh, for sure.
All right, we'll be back in a couple minutes, man. You know what it is.
Witness the Black Tie experience. Black Tie Photography, servicing all of Metro Atlanta area. My name is Cedric Pitts, your photographer. Check out our website at www.blacktiepictures.com or like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Black Tie Pictures. Let me capture your professionalism in class, and you will have the ultimate black tie experience.
Yo, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern Q Lewis, producer of the largest cloud radio show on the planet, straight from the E-Block Radio. Here to let you know that you can represent the radio show and your side of town with our very own t-shirt line, Pardon My East Side. You can get yours.
Hello, Hood Howard Stern. What's up with Pardon My West Side?
Oh, slow down, Miss Coco J. Of course, we got the West Side covered too, so you can get Pardon My East Side or Pardon My West Side t-shirts. Only thing you got to do is go to the website, www.eblockradio.com, and get yours today. $20 for the fellas, $15 for the ladies. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well, Pardon My Eastside.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis. Got my man Money holding it down. For yourself, man. The live cloud radio show on the planet. Make sure if you just now calling in right now, you hit that number one key to comment on today's topic. If you just now joined us and you haven't been alive or seen us on Twitter and Instagram, you gotta know what we're talking about, man. We're talking about the N-word. Trying to see what we need to do with that. When I say we, of course, I'm talking about the black community. What should be done with the N-word? Don't forget, man, if you're on eblockradio.com or on blogtalkradio.com, make sure you hit us up, 760-283-4647, and then hit that number one key. We would love to hear what you got to say about it. But, more money. What you got to say about niggas? What you got to say about it?
Nigga, let me tell you. Personally, bro, I don't give that word any weight. Like, that's not the issue. The word nigga is not the issue, bro.
Right.
The word nigga is not the issue, bro. It's the word, it's the way you use it, and it's it's about who using it. You know what I mean? Like, I know a few. I actually work with a dude that work a white dude. He uses it fluently. You know what I mean? And he stayed in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I mean, I don't get no satisfaction out of saying, bro, you can't use that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that gonna prove or what that's gonna do? He cool people. You know what I'm saying? I can conversate with him, sit down, kick it with him. Dog. I know he don't have no animosity against me because I'm black. You feel me? You know what I mean? I mean, now if you have an animosity and I feel like some way you have an animosity because I'm black and you use it, then it's gonna be an issue.
Right.
Like I don't know. It's like a catch-22, bro. Like I don't want to say that I don't pay attention to it. But at a certain point, dog, so what? You know what I mean? The word nigga is not going nowhere, dog. Nigga's like the into the black community.
Did you say like the?
Like the in the black community.
Right.
I mean, for real, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we basically use it, but we get upset when another person uses it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Nigga, relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just said it 100 million times, bro. And what makes you think that dude that's gonna be hanging around you 24/7, one of your white homies will hang around you all the time? What makes you think he's not gonna say the word? You know what I mean? Like you been. It's like your kids, bro. Like you with your kids. You know what I'm saying? You teach them stuff. Like they gradually pick up on stuff, and people do. Like it's just like that. You're gonna pick up on it. You know what I mean? You might say it in a song, singing a song, you know what I mean? Like, cause every song has the word. I mean, not every song, but, you know, in our community, majority of the songs have it in there. You know what I mean? Like, Baby of Cash Money, I think he had one verse when he said nigga at least 100 times.
Right. That in the whole song, right.
Right, that in the whole song, you know what I mean? So, I mean... But then again, some people I may get offended of saying it. Like if I have a point where if a dude comes in, you know what I mean, and he speaks all to the white people and he just bypasses the dark skinned folk and
dark skinned folks.
He just bypasses all the dark skinned folks and then he wanna, you know what I'm saying, do what my man doing. Like the dude that's cool, that stay in the hood, that basically know the culture, basically he know what's going on around him. He know what the real is. You know what I mean? Right. He know there is racism still out here. You feel me? Like he knows that. But you thinking it's dead, but you feel it in your heart that you don't like us, like for real. You know what I mean? Like they say, like racism is dead. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, prejudiced people are gonna be everywhere, bro. They everywhere we turn, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I just say let them feel like they feel. But, like, he can't say the word, bro. you can't follow the bandwagon with this dude. Like, bro, I'm gonna actually get offended because you feel like you need to keep your knee in the black person's neck at all times, and then in the word come out your mouth, bro, you gonna get punched.
And I think what it is that it's not the word to me anymore. And this is something just like how I mentioned about Eddie Griffin before in the stand up I was watching. I think that our use of it has taken the strength out of it. And the thing is though is what I always say is that even if you ever stop using the word, it doesn't change the feeling.
No.
So just because a white person don't call you a nigga, don't mean that their actions aren't representative of them calling you a nigga. Yeah. So I think us using the word does take the strength out of it. I know that a lot of people don't necessarily agree with that, especially black people or older black people, and even some black people our age who have younger kids. You know, I understand that they kind of want to let it go away. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if they don't say it in front of their kids, then the kids won't say it in front of their kids, and eventually maybe it'll disappear. And that's hopeful. That's wishful thinking, right? Yeah. But the thing is that even when the word disappears, the racism doesn't. So no, that's why I say the word don't really mean shit to me. Now, of course, to me it is a form of vulgarity, right? So I'm not this is not the way I'm going to talk to everybody. You know, just like I'll give you a prime example, just like for women who are friends can call each other bitch all day. Yeah. But can't no other woman call them a bitch or it's going to be offensive. So it's all in the attitude and what you bring into that situation, not necessarily the words. And then we was raised, you know what I'm saying, we was raised in a time where old school parents used to say, you know, what's the saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, right? But names and shit like that will never hurt me, right? So when did we forget that? When did we forget that? Because it's the truth.
Yeah, but like I mean, and people want us to forget shit like that, like the whole Martin Luther King Day. Nobody remember that. Nobody forget about that. You know what I mean? Like the whole the month of February. People forgot about that.
Yeah, we didn't even go.
You know what I mean? Like
we didn't even go talk about them 29 days. Sometimes 28.
Yeah. But I just said though, you know what I mean? Like it's on us to try to keep it alive, bro. Like I mean, period. Like I mean, now, that word, like you know, we said, bro. That word means nothing, bro. The way that person feel in his heart, dog, and they hurt, bro. That what hurts more than you calling me. You know
exactly. Because whether you use the word or not, it's not gonna take away no kind of animosity or whatever you got going on. Now, of course, I know it makes sense, and like I said, I know there's a lot of parents out there with children who, you know, they don't say that nigga word around them. You know what I'm saying? And I think too, I was looking at I think it was Vlad TV on YouTube, and he was interviewing Ja Rule. He was asking Ja Rule because you know Ja Rule got the TV show, so you know he got the whole little family show, like kind of like T.I. and Tiny know. But the thing is though, he asked him, he was like, so what do you do? Like, do you allow them to use the word or do you say it around them? So he was just saying like the same thing that we said, it's in our culture's music, so they hear it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And if you're reciting a song, sometimes you say it. But he was like, you know, it is weird because, like he said, when they moved out to, I believe it's Jersey, he was like, most of his kids outside of Irv Gotti kids, you know, because they real close, outside of them, most of their friends are white. So he said he did have to have a conversation, though, because it was him and I think it was his son and then like maybe one of Irv's sons, and they was playing a game with these white dudes, and they was playing him and my man going back and forth, you know, calling nigga this, nigga that. So he said he pulled him to the side like, look, man, Like, I ain't gonna tell you that, not to say the word, but you have to be aware that if you say it enough around your white friends, they gonna feel comfortable enough to say it. So, and that may happen. He was like, but what you gotta understand about yourself is whether you're able to handle that. So if you don't think that you're able to handle hearing them say that word, then you should probably stop saying around it. Yeah. Right, and I believe that. So it's kind of a push pull though, because it's like he not telling them don't use it, but he's saying maybe you better not say it in front of them. So which one you think is right? Like, should you just be telling them don't use it at all, or what you think, Monk?
I think honestly, he put it 100 right there.
Yeah.
100, like I mean, me at work, bro. I work with this little dude, man. His name was A, bro. He's a cool little guy, man. And I hated that he used it so much, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not telling you how to talk, bro. I'm not telling you, what to say, but dog, sometimes you look really ignorant. Keep saying that shit needs all these white folks around here, bro. Like, you look ignorant saying it, my guy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Just relax with the word.
Right now, a lot of dudes, not just dudes, but a lot of black people, period, just come from, they come from a circumstance where they don't deal with a lot of white people, and I have to admit, I was coming from the east side of Detroit when I went to Adrian College, it was like culture shock because it was all these white people and so few of us. That I did have to start like checking myself because I use it fluently, like the words are. So when we be around, me and the homies, and I'm like nigga this, nigga that, I really have to realize. And see, this is what made me realize it though, because I was around for real white people. Like I know there'd be people around white people who grew up like on the other side of 8 Mile, like some 8 Mile, some Eminem type white people, which we know them. Like we know them. They damn near niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I was around the for real white people though. The white people who from the UP who ain't seen black people until they came to college. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, them motherfuckers I wasn't supposed to be saying nigga around. And I learned that. Because they don't know. All they know is what they racist ass granddaddy told them about black people. So they don't know. And I've had a few of them actually tell me that, like, you know what, man, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never really had a conversation with a black man before. And like, it's not like how my granddaddy was telling me. Like I've had a white dude tell me that before. And I'm just like, damn, it's kind of crazy. But at the same time, I can say the same thing. I've met some white people that's cool. And I know my old man, shout out to my old man and my mom if they listening right now. But shout out to my old man. My old man, shit, he like Red Fox, man. He racist as hell. Like he just don't like white people. And it's because, well, I ain't gonna say he don't like him, but he definitely don't trust him. And that's just from the era that they from. So he's always said stuff about about white people that was very stereotypical and basically racist. And then I met some white people and they cool. They not all like that. So I understood where he was coming from. Like even though he was coming from the the white side of it, I understand because believe it or not, black people are racist. I know black people don't like to admit that shit, but we are.
Yeah. Right. The racist people in the fucking world.
Right, because we racist get the other races and ourselves. Right. Yeah. But I'll be thinking about it, especially for me because, obviously I write books and do shit like that. And I communicate like with the radio show and stuff to a lot of people. And I was just thinking, maybe it is a good thing that I don't use it. And then I started thinking again, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't find any issue with it, only because, like I said, it's all about what's in the person's heart, whether they're saying it or not. Like I would rather like this is probably a crazy statement, but some of the shit that they call our president, I'd rather them just go ahead and call him a nigga.
Right.
Because damn, you know what I'm saying? Like you might as well just go ahead and say nigga, because calling him a pussy and shit like that is that's probably worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. So for me, I think the way we should handle it, like I say, I'm not the definitive answer for any of this, but the way we should handle it is I kind of agree with Ja Rule on this one. I just think that if that's a word that we're hearing anyway, I mean, unless you just totally sheltering your kids from hip hop, because it's everywhere. If you listen to any kind of hip hop music, the word is in there. So I think that you learn where it's from, you learn when and where to use it, and you learn something about yourself, whether you're capable of, whether you're capable of receiving that word if it comes from somewhere else. I mean, those are things that you really, it's a conversation you have to have. And you know what? I know, because I'm black. I know that it's hard to deal with a lot of this shit. But, hey, I have to tell you, I know we didn't sign up for this, but as soon as you come out the pussy, man, we fighting the odds. So there's a lot of shit you got to worry about that white people don't have to worry about. And that's just life. I mean, if it takes some extra conversations from your parents, or if you just want to be the strict parent that just don't use the word at all, I guess that's fine. But don't lose your religion when your kids say it, because they gonna get it from somewhere. All kids curse.
Yeah.
So this is no different. But the conversation that you have to have is about the whole origin of it.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I know you kind of get mad because nigger comes from that word back when they was calling slaves niggers, and then after that, of course, even after slavery was over, we were still niggers, So and then that term really held some consequence because there was something behind that word. Because nigger just meant like you're beneath me type of thing. Like it came with those qualifications. I think that us taking it and using it amongst ourselves has taken the power out of it, and I definitely agree with that. And I'm not gonna change my mind about that. So and this is another thing too, and I could be looking at this completely the wrong way. Like I said, it's just a radio show, so I could be wrong. But the way I look at it is this: if you completely take away the word nigger, like you never have no, like let's not say that you not only not saying it, but like your kids don't even know what it is.
Word.
That's not gonna be helpful. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This just like I hate to make this analogy, but this is just like the really sheltered young girl. Don't know nothing about sex. Don't know nothing about nothing. And guess what happened when she first come in contact with that shit?
She don't really know.
Duh, on the nut. So definitely you can maybe even make it a rule in your house, like, no, you ain't gonna be saying that word. But it still needs to be a conversation about that word. Because the last... Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because you don't want to be, we like maybe 16 or 17. Let's say you live in the for real hood. Let's say you just Mac and B wicking. You know what I'm saying? You just down in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my Mac and B Wick people, man. No disrespect, man, but the East Side. I'm from the East Side, so the East Side ain't nothing to fuck with. So I'm just saying, let's say you lived your whole life going to inner city schools, all that stuff, never really had no interaction with white people, and then 16 or 17, you get that job at Walmart. You know what I'm saying, on 15 and Van Dyke somewhere. Oh yeah, that's where they at. Yeah. So don't let this be the first time you hear the word nigga, because you're not gonna know how to react to it. So for me, I think the way the black community needs to handle it is this: you can make your own justification, your own rules as far as what you want to do with it in your household, but it just definitely has to be a conversation at some point of what this word is, where it came from, where you may hear it from, what the consequences of it of that word is if you decide to use it around others and they use it back on you. Like you gotta that's some self check shit right there that you may not even understand until you until you actually experience it. Like, just prime example, though. Just like in our hood, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Casper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's us, and we used to it, and he used to us. But you know, sometimes when people come around, you know what I'm saying, and they hear him say "nigga," they like, oh, because they wasn't prepared. Right. So you have to be prepared for them situations. Then at the same time, you got to know too that you gonna be in them situations where it's some people, you know, obviously I'm talking about people of the opposite race that's gonna treat you a certain way without ever calling you that word.
Yeah.
So that word ain't shit.
No.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to my dude Kevin because, you know, and sometimes we play it as a joke, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know how we do, you know what I mean? They come around like, hey, man, let me relax, dog. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, nigga, his wife was black, so just chill out, man.
Right, you one of us. Yeah, shout out to my man, though. But yeah, that's just true, and that's why I think that, you know, us using it does kind of take the power out of it. And no disrespect to the older generations who, yeah, I think this is the tough part, man. You got the older generation who really, you know, who really survived through that for real nigga shit.
Right.
You know, and there's no disrespect to that. I'm not trying to take no wind out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. I think that's what it sounds like sometimes. It's like it probably almost sounds like we're being disrespectful, but that's not the case. I think us taking the power out of it and empowering it ourselves is advancing the movement. And I know that when I say it out loud, I know it may sound ignorant, but I really think that that's what it's done. I think that us taking the power out, just like I know years ago, it would probably be unheard of for a woman to call another woman a bitch. They took the power out of that shit. So now it don't mean shit. This is no different from what's the old girl name? Wiz Khalifa old ex-wife.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I can't think of her name. But doing the slut walk, right?
Yeah.
Trying to take the power out of the word slut. Not getting rid of the word, not saying stop using it, just taking the power out of it. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So they let her do a march. You understand what I'm saying? A march.
I heard you.
A slut walk. And you mean to tell me? No, I'm just saying, I ain't being funny or nothing. You know, no disrespect to the slut. But I can't say that we taking the power out of the word nigga, but she can do a slut walk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sluts. I mean, most definitely, shout out to the sluts. Made some of us niggas the niggas that we are today. Okay, well, I had to drop a little joke there. I'm sorry. I had to be a little funny, man. We was getting a little too serious, man. But in all seriousness, though, yeah, I think that's the main thing. I mean, would you agree with that though? I figure you can eliminate it if you want to, but just make sure that your kids have a concept of what this word is and who you might hear it from and what the context of that word may be. I mean, because this is like how my mom used to say, like back in the day, and I know this probably back in the right now this would get child protective services at your house, but mom, you know, our old school mamas used to be like, you know, take that drink here. I'd rather have you take that drink here than be out somewhere drunk. Right? I think we've all heard that before, and I know that's probably not the best practice, but I think this is synonymous with that. So I need you to hear this word right now from us. See how it fits in your life, so that when you get out there, you ain't got to use it, but just be aware of it. That's all I'm saying.
Right. And me personally, bro, I mean, I use the words, you know what I'm saying, and I don't root use the word loosely and, you know, around my kids, you know what I mean? They don't use it as often as I do, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I know my oldest son, I mean, honestly, I really never heard him say it unless he was angry. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Seriously,
Right.
I ain't never heard him use it unless he was angry. Like, but he knows the history of it. You know what I mean? Like, and,
Exactly.
and for the ones that's growing up, like I got the 3-year-old. He don't know the history of it, but he might not use it as much as, you know, me personally using it now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, and I think, you know, gradually in the future, it may end up there. You may, but
maybe, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I doubt it, the way hip hop going right now, and you know,
right.
You know, so I mean, but like I said, it's all how you want to do it in your household. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, just make sure that your kid know the history about it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's all I say, for sure.
A lot of people out nowadays, like I said, use it like the word "the." You know what I mean? Like, it's out here. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely out here. You know what I mean? And some things you just don't have no control of. Like, the word nigga don't make you have control over the way this person feel in his heart. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Deep down inside, he ain't gotta call you a nigga, but he just know you is. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I 100% agree.
You know what I mean? He just know you a nigga. You know what I mean? He ain't gotta say it. So
right.
That right there is what I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of that in your heart, bro, because all your stereotypes and all that, man, they going to feel the way they going to feel regardless of what you say and how you do you, how you present yourself. You know what I mean? So, I mean, right. I don't let none of that shit bother me, like, none of it. You know what I mean? Like, none of it. Like, I had a conversation with my barber. He said, like, he was trying to explain to me about, you know, certain situations, and he compared to like boxing, bro. He like, if I keep throwing you the jab right, and keep landing the right, and you know it's coming, but you still get popped with it, that's on you.
That's on you, right? Hell yeah.
You feel
me? I feel you.
That's on you, like you know it's coming, but you keep letting it affect you, so that's on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, me personally, bro, I try to take it like, you know what I'm saying, water under the bridge, you know what I mean? Like, I try to, like, some people need to get that in their life, bro. Like, certain situations you have no control over, dog. Just let it be, bro. Everything will work itself out. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure. You definitely not gonna let the power of one word, you know what I'm saying? The power of a word that we've already taken the power out of, you know, destroy me. And I don't think that I'm, you know, like I say, I could be wrong, but I don't think that I'm in any way disrespecting my race by using the word. So I'm more than likely not going to stop using it. Like, not more than likely, I'm just probably not. Because I think that without using the word, I'm never going to be able to explain that word to, you know, any child that I know, whether it's my child, you know what I'm saying, or nieces, nephews, whatever. Like, if I got to be able to explain to them what this word is, where it came from, and how, you know, you definitely had a right not to use it. I just want you to know the origin of it and the implications that it can have.
Right.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's just all about education, man. Like my man Eddie Griffin say, like, man, you better start thinking before they make it illegal. You feel me? I like that, man. And we about to get up out of here, man. We gonna get out of here on time today. But I want to thank everybody who checked us out on eblockradio.com. Everybody that checked us out on Blog Talk Radio. All the people who called in today and were scared to say something. It's all good, man. But we're gonna catch y'all next week, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to check out all the replays at www.eblockradio.com. And, of course, at the end of the show, in a couple minutes, we're going to have a special musical guest, my man Riel, representing all the way from the ATL by way of South Carolina. So shout out to the ATL and South Carolina, you feel me? But on that note, man, we up out of here. I want to thank everybody for checking us out, you know what I'm saying? And as always, Rest in peace to my nigga Buns. Yes, my nigga Buns. R.I.P. my guy. We up out here, man. This my man Reed Hill coming up right now from the ATL. But you know what time it is, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis.
That dude, my money.
We up out here, man. Peace, y'all.
They doubted me. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wake up in the morning like I did it. A nigga could've died, but he lived. Tell my nigga time to ride, time to get it. You say a trap booming, but all I hear is crickets like. I don't sell no drugs, but I know that I'm dope. So don't cross the line, but I'm not talking coke. The can ain't go bong, that's when niggas get smoked. I promise if I make it, I would never waste it. I would never fake it. I've been waiting patient. Top looking vacant, your bitch looking basic. My bitch is like Peyton, most valuable player, but she isn't playing. Nah, what is you saying? What is you saying? We came from the bottom, girl, you was amazing. When they were still hating. They doubted me. They doubted me. Where was your niggas when I was outside in the street? I ain't have money to eat. They doubted me. They doubted me. You ain't put shit on my books. Don't come around when I'm booked, cause I'll leave you red like a book. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. Really, baby. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me, haters look down on me. I'm motivated, my family count on me. My niggas down for me, my bitches down for me. Y'all been out of shape, but I'm burning calories. Give up the crown to me. There's no comparison, there's no analogy. Real, but not talking allergies. Fuck with me, nigga, I light your face up like a pumpkin on Halloween. They doubted me. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. Smooth. We gon' be rich by the summer. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They doubted me. They doubted me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.